you doing? Welcome to the chest portion of Mass Intention. So I'm here with pro fitness model Vince Delmonte. He's a great friend of mine. Vince, what are you looking forward to today in chest?
Wow, chest is a key body part for the fitness model division. So I mean, thickening up my upper chest especially, and sometimes I'm not sure if I'm, activating my chest properly. I feel my shoulders sometimes working. Primarily thickening it out. I'm primarily good in the mid pecs, but I don't know if I'm hitting the upper properly. Making sure my elbows are in the right position because I don't want to, pull something. I think that's really important. I'm like most bodybuilders and athletes. I'm in for this for longevity. So I'm really about, how can we lift the maximum amount of weights? How can we build the most muscle without ending up in a doctor's clinic?
Make no mistake about it, guys. There's a right and a wrong way to do everything. We can take Vince's chest and make it one of the best chests in the world if you're doing things properly. We're going to show Vince how to manipulate angles, how to manipulate tension within the muscle, doing the exact same exercise that we've been doing. Maybe just slight little changes in hand positions, slight little changes in elbow positions. Make no mistake, there's a right and a wrong way to do it. When Vince came to me just a few months ago, he believed he'd reached his genetic ceiling. He believed he was completely maxed out, he couldn't grow anymore. I said, Vince, without a doubt, irrefutably, I can not only make you bigger, I can make you stronger, I can change the way your body looks. Genetics is one thing, guys. You may have a genetic predisposition to building a little muscle in one part rather than another. A lot of that has to do with the structure of your spine, the structure of your shoulders. We can overcome that, no question. Watch Mass Intentions. All right, let's get at it. All right, so we're going to introduce bench press, the mother of all chest exercises. You've all done it, you all know it, you're all doing it wrong. Bottom line. We're going to take this exercise, I'm going to show you how I've used a concept called intention. We're going to apply additional force to try to recruit Vince's chest maximally through the entire range of motion. Basically, what the bottom line here, guys, when building muscle, is we're trying to increase time under tension. Bottom line, irrefutable, we're trying to increase the amount of time under tension. Our sets, when working with Vince, last exactly 40 seconds. No more, no less. We're doing 8 repetitions. This is what we're shooting for, 8 repetitions. Each repetition is going to last exactly 5 seconds. We're going to do a 4-second negative and a 1-second positive. All the while thinking about keeping tension on that chest, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. So this premise called intention is essentially all Vince is going to do is going to grab that bar, and where you're normally just trying to shove forward, which is going to recruit a lot of tricep, going to recruit a lot of front delt, we're actually going to be trying to shove in toward each other. So this is the premise we call intention. All that's going to do is shift all the stress from the outside of Vince's tricep to the inside. All going to be pushing through the chest. Vince, let's demonstrate. So we're going to warm up with a nice light weight. Vince's going to take the bar just the way he normally would, nice, just slightly outside the shoulder grip. 4-second negative, 1-second explosive positive. And all the while, something you don't see happening here is Vince is actually trying to shove his hands together on that bar. They're not actually moving. He's just going to try to push him to increase the tension on that bar. Good, so we're starting off, Vince, with a nice light weight so you can get the idea of what we're doing. Vince is obviously a very strong guy, so he's just going to get his body moving. So he's waking the chest up. He's saying, hey, we're about to do something now. Let's train that chest. So even though he's using a little bit of weight, I guarantee you he's feeling it. The lighter the weight, the more you can actually physically shove and create tension on that bar. As the weights get heavier, you're going to have to focus on pushing it away, but you always on that negative want to focus on driving in. Good, Vince, that's great. Again, each rep is going to last 5 seconds. Doing 8 repetitions, the set's going to last exactly 40 seconds. Vince is trying to intentionally shove his hands together to create tension in that chest. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, drive. All the while squeezing those hands in together, Vince. Lots of focus. You got one more rep. And go. Good. Doesn't look like he's doing anything different from a conventional bench press, but let me tell you, boys and girls, how's Vince's chest feeling right now? I guarantee it's 3 times more pumped than ever before. The days are behind you, boys and girls, where you just bench press 225, move it from point A to point B, and eat 80 grams of protein. It's not how it works anymore. Science has evolved. biomechanics has evolved, how to recruit muscle has evolved. This is how we do it.
Yeah.
So basically what we're trying to do, these are our mass construction exercises. Basically, you may have known them in the past as being compound exercises. We're calling them mass construction. We're trying to build muscle, we're trying to get you stronger, trying to get things more rounded. This is what we're trying to accomplish. As you can see, Vince, obviously a very strong guy. This is a lot of weight to be using for these types of things. Typically, the weight you've been using, you're gonna cut it in half to be able to apply intention. You're gonna get 3 times better chest workout, bar none. Yeah. So we'll just make sure you warm up sufficiently so we can actually show some intensity on the NOS set.
So do a full set of 8. I'll be good for it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1, 2.
Let's go. First working set. Driving those hands together, Vince. Great tension. We're never letting that muscle relax. That bar doesn't stop moving for a split second. We're keeping constant tension on that muscle. There's never a point where that bar stops moving. It's a 4-second negative. Explode up, 4-second negative. Let's go. Come on. Let's go right down. 4-second negative. Up. Good. You got 2. Drive it up. Come on. Let's go. And awesome. Come on. Good work.
Man.
How'd it feel, Vince?
You're actually using your muscles. It's that one thing you made me do is not pause at the top. That was big.
Constant tension.
That 4-second negative, if you guys have never done 4-second negative, it's completely different. Your muscles are constantly under resistance in both directions. And having that standard 4 seconds on every single rep just forces you to keep the workout honest.
Guys, the bottom line, the period of time it takes to build muscle, the time under tension is between 40 and 70 seconds. Irrefutable scientific proof. We're staying at the low end of that so we can stay with a slightly heavier weight. If you started going towards 70 seconds, the weight's gonna have to come down a lot. We're not gonna be using as much load. So we're gonna stay in exactly 40 seconds. It takes the thought out of it. Let's do 40-second sets. 4-second negative, 1 second positive. It's a 5-second rep. We got 8 repetitions, 40 seconds. We're gonna take 40 seconds rest between sets. We're gonna do it again. Next set for Vince is gonna be his NOS set. It's gonna be his all out. All right, guys, so here we are on our 4th set. This is our big set of the day. This is our NOS set. At the end of every exercise, the 4th set of every exercise, we're doing what's called our NOS set. And what that is a neurological overload set. So what that's going to do is going to increase nitrogen retention. If some of you have or haven't heard about nitrogen retention, basically all it is the process that goes on in your body that increases protein synthesis and thereby growth. What we're after, this is what we're here for. This is the all-out set. If you can't go through this set, don't even bother coming to the gym. This is what's going to elicit the growth. Yeah, these other sets are trying to stimulate the muscle. This one's going to start the growth process.
This is the money set.
It's the money set.
All right, let's do some NOS. All right.
All right, Vince, this is our NOS set, buddy. You gotta take this one deep as far as you can. This is the one that's gonna stimulate the growth. Come on, let's go. 8 perfect reps, come on. 1, 2, 3, drive, come on. All you, buddy, come on, tension. Constant tension, drive those hands in, come on. 2, let's go. Drive those hands in, come on. 3, yeah, buddy, come on. Keep going, we're working hard now, let's go. Come on, up. Let's go, we got 2, come on, easy. Come on. Drive it up. That's all you, man. Come on again. Let's go. Give me what you got. Keep that tension. Go, 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 go. You got one more. You got one more. Let's go. I didn't even touch it. Come on. Love that tension. Love it. Come on. Stay there. Breathe. Lots of air. Breathe. Get as much oxygen as you can. Let's go. Let's shoot for 4. 4 reps. As soon as you lift that bar, those hands start driving in. Come on. Drive those hands in right now. Let's go. Come on. Tension. 1. Yep, all you. Come on, no touch. Yep. Come on, this is the ones that are going to grow, Vince. You got to give me what you got. Come on. Go one more. Go one more. Let's go. Give me what you got. Come on. Yep. Oh, man. Lots of air. Lots of air. Never more than 10 seconds between sets. You might want to have 2 training partners. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Gotta get at least 4. Come on. 3. Come on. Give me what you got, Vince. Show me the intensity, man. Show me. Come on. Good set. Great set. Tell them how that one feels.
I could go home right now. It's like,
Workout's over.
no, I'm
First
serious. It's
exercise.
like I'm afraid of, oh man, it's just full. It's all on the pecs. That's what feels so good. I love being in control, like you said. I don't like lifting sloppy. I don't like working with weights that are, I can't focus on that mind-muscle connection.
You can even see it. You can look at his chest from that angle. You can really see it.
I mean, just after with four
exercise.
sets there, it's just gorged with blood already.
And the thing is, it's not just one particular part. A lot of guys do bench press. Oh, I just feel a little bit here, a little bit here. So his entire chest is full.
Oh,
it's
for
gonna
me,
give you that big, full, volumized round lock. Love it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're just getting started, right?
Just getting started, round one. Guys, one of the things I really want to drive home is these principles of intention are consistent across the board. You got to learn them, you got to know them, and you got to apply them every single time you step in the gym with every single exercise. We start with bench press because it's easy, it's basic, everybody knows how to do it, everybody does it. That's why we started with that. We're going to take you on some of the more complicated exercises, but always remember, the principles are the principles for a reason. They're consistent, they never change. Stay with the basics. Vince is to stay with the exercises that I taught him. And that's why his chest has changed. We're not going to try to become so fancy. We got to do the new, most current, latest thing. You're going to stick with the basics. You're going to do them right with intention. You're going to apply the NOS set, the neurological overload, and you're done. You go home. You grow.
Ben's given me 5 exercises in preparation for the Worlds. Those are the only 5 exercises I'm doing, but I'm focusing on getting better at them, stronger at them, and making gains on them. I'm not interested in trying anything beyond these 5. So I like to personally see myself get up to 2.5 plates a side with that same tension and the same rep scheme, and that's a sign of true progress for me, right?
Right. Guys, bottom line, I'm a big guy. I can bench 500 pounds. It's not doing anything for me. If I can use 315 pounds with proper tension, with proper intention, driving in, that's what's going to make me grow.
Right.
Bottom line, that's what's happened. That's what made me grow over the last 3 years. Okay, the next exercise I prescribe in the Mass Intentions program is the incline bench press. And again, this is one of the things a lot of guys watch the pro bodybuilders do, and they think, oh, maybe I need to do it this way because this guy's got a great chest and this is how I need to do it. Let me tell you, these guys are genetically blessed. They've been training for 25 years, since a lot of them are 8 years old. They're going to be able to contract these muscles a lot better than you can without having to think about it. So we're going to teach you how to do the most efficient way so you can learn how to contract your muscles like these top pros. Right now, I guarantee you can't unless you're a top pro. You want to take yourself from being an average guy to looking like the way you want to look, this is how you got to do it. Exact same principles are going to apply here.
So Ben, can you just quickly tell me my grip position? Where are we always? Am I always in here?
Awesome. So this is a great question from Vince. Basically, what you're looking at is you want to have your forearm exactly perpendicular, 90 degrees to the ground when you're at the bottom of the rep. If you're anywhere outside that, you're going to have a lot of tension in your bicep. If you're inside that, you're going to have tension on your tricep. So we're trying to get about 90 degrees when you're at the bottom of the rep. So sometimes it's a good idea to start with just the bar, start at the bottom of the rep, and actually feel where you're going to be about 90 degrees. Okay. So, and as far as how deep you should go, a full range of motion is always very important. Now, you're not trying to focus on dropping your elbows back as far as possible.
How does this look?
Okay, can you retract your shoulders at all, Vince? Can you pull your shoulders back? See, that's exactly what we're looking for. You see how we just increased his range of motion 3 inches? Not by pulling his elbows further back and putting more tension on the delt, but by pulling the shoulders back. Great, Vince. Keep driving those hands in for me. Good. Look at that chest work. Irrefutable. All that tension is right on the upper pecs. Good work. All right, so some of the other areas of confusion within an exercise like this are, what do I do with my abdominal wall? What do I do with my lower back? Should I be arching? Should I be short? Should I be neutral? Where should my elbows be? So if you're trying to get optimal upper pec recruitment, believe it or not, you see a lot of guys doing this big arch with the bench press because they watch all the powerlifters and they go, that powerlifter's got this really huge chest, so I need to arch my back to get a huge bench press. Bottom line is, if you're trying to get strong, arch your back, arch away. If you're trying to get optimal pec recruitment, it's actually the exact opposite. You want to shorten your abdominal wall. And now the reason for this, you're actually going to be firing against a greater percentage of the pec. So you're going to be using a larger percentage of the overall pectoralis major while you're training. Especially with this one, you want to take the front delt out of it. You want to start incorporating a little more pec. You're actually going to shorten your abdominal wall. So basically what we're doing is we're going to suck our abdominal wall in, put into our crunch position like we're doing a crunch on the floor, and go from there. Okay, always make sure that your neck is safe. You don't want to be driving your neck forward. Your neck is always against the bench with a shortened abdominal wall.
Between getting rid of the arch in my back and not pausing at the top. My pec's like,
It's night and day. In
literally-
6 months, it looks like he's grown 3 years.
slash 50 pounds, and I'm growing.